Boker Tov. I'm Rabbi Max Chaiken, and this is Congregation Kol Ami in West Hollywood, California. And you're with us for our morning music and mindfulness service. A chance to reconnect with our morning prayers through the wisdom of our tradition. To reconnect with ourselves. To reconnect with one another here online. This is Modeh Ani. I am grateful. One of the prayers we say as we wake each and every day in Jewish tradition. I offer thanks to you, ever-living sovereign, that you have restored my soul to me. How great is your trust. If you're with us in Mishkan Tefillah, our Reform Movement prayer book, it's page 24. Modeh ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam. Modeh ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam shechazarta bi nishmati bechemla rabba emunatecha rabba emunatecha modeh ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam. Modeh ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam shechazarta bi nishmati bechemla rabba emunatecha rabba emunatecha. Boker Tov. Once again, I'm Rabbi Max Chaiken with Congregation Kol Ami in West Hollywood, California. In this morning music and mindfulness service, we're also in partnership with JewItAtHome.com, whose theme for this week of Elul is motivation. And for the last few weeks, as we've lead up to our holiest days of the year, with Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur just days away, we have had a theme to ponder in this morning mindfulness experience, and this week it's motivation. And I like to think that that process of tshuva, of returning to our best selves, is really all about motivation. But sometimes it can be hard for us to motivate in that process of change, in that process of growth, and to self-empower in a way that helps us be motivated in our lives. And so our morning tradition, our morning blessings offer us a way to think about gratitude, to be grounded in our bodies and our spirits as we go through a routine of gratitude and praise. And so I invite you now to Connect with your breath, that neshama, that nishmat chayim, that neshima aruka, that deep breath of life that we can take to reconnect us with that oneness of the universe. So if you are comfortable to close your eyes, or safe to do so, you can do so now. And you can let go of whatever last breath you had, and take a deep breath in. And out. Here where I live in Southern California, it's very smoky this morning. The Bobcat fire is not far away. My husband and I we live in one of the warning zones pre-evacuation. We're not quite there yet. Hopefully we won't be there. But the Bobcat fire in the Angeles National Forest is very close to us, and so breathing is not something that I am taking for granted this morning. That I have a home in which to a little bit protect me from that air that is all around us, and at times, because of the natural state of our universe, even difficult for all things to breathe. But we move from awareness of our body and soul in our Jewish tradition in our morning services to gratitude. And so if you're grateful for something, if there's something that you are blessing this morning, something that you want to express gratitude for, please offer it now in the comments on Facebook or on YouTube. Find a way to express that gratitude out loud. Maybe write it down if you're not using YouTube, if you're on our synagogue website, if you're listening somewhere where you can't comment, say it out loud. You can even offer a blessing formula beforehand, or just say, I am grateful for Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, for all of our blessings. As we move from our blessings further along in our prayers, we go to our Psukei de Zimra, our psalms, our praise for creation and for that breath of life that flows within us and beyond us at all times. And this is Psalm 148. It's not in our Reform Movement's prayer book, but it's a melody that's captured my heart for a while now, from our friends Nava Tehillah in Yerushalayim in Jerusalem. Talks about that all creation, that even the stars and the planets and the sun and the moon can praise that source of life. That we are part of that chok natan, that natural law given for all time. And in some ways, that can be a motivation for us. The miracle of our very being amidst the grandeur of creation can be part of our motivation. Adonai min hashamayim, Hallelu b'meromim, Hallelu kol melachav, Hallelu kol tzevav, Hallelu shemesh v'yareach, Hallelu kol kochveo, Hallelu shemei hashamayim v'hamayim asher me'al hashamayim, Hallelu Shem Adonai כי הוא ציווה ונבראו ויעמידם לעד לעולם חוק נתן ולא יעבור יעללו את שם yavo. Hallelujah. Sing with me. Hallelujah, Adonai min hashamayim, Hallelujah b'meromim, Hallelujah kol melachav, Hallelujah kol tzevav, Hallelujah shemesh v'yareach, Hallelujah kol kochvei or, Hallelujah shemei hashamayim ve'amayim, shemei al hashamayim. Hallelujah, Shem Adonai, ki hu tzima v'nirau, v'yamidem le'ad le'olam, chok natan ve'lo yavor. Hallelujah, Shem Adonai, ki hu tzima v'nirau, v'yamidem le'ad le'olam, chok natan ve'lo yavor. Part of the way that our tradition calls us to be motivated at this time of the year is that it calls us to wake up with the sound of the shofar. This melody also calls us to wake up as we move from our psalms of praise into Shema and her blessings, part of our service that declares God's oneness. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Ya la 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 la. Teach us how to live. Fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. Teach us how to live. Fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. These words can be our motivation this morning as we prepare to sing Shema together. Open up our eyes and teach us how to live. Help us be motivated to bring our values to life in the world, to bring Torah, your teaching, O Holy One, O source of creation, to life in our world. Open up our eyes, joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one, and we will know that you are one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod, Malchuto Leolam, Leolam Vaed. We move from declaring God's oneness in the world, the oneness that creates us and connects us, to the ways that we can love God, and to the blessing of freedom and redemption that we have been given. And we move then from our Shema and her blessings into our Tefillah, our Amidah, that asks us to pray and to connect directly with that source of truth. And it gives us an opportunity to think and reflect, to think about our ancestors, to think about the power of that force of the universe, to think about the holiness that we aspire to in our lives. And on the weekdays, our Amidah also gives us a chance to reflect. It gives us a chance to reflect and request that which we need help to bring into the world and to make real. Binah v'teshuvah, wisdom and understanding. Slicha v'geulah, repentance and redemption. Refuah, healing, and so much more. If there's something you're thinking of, that you're wishing for in this world, that you're requesting this morning, please make it real. Say it out loud at this time. Say it out loud, or write it in the comments on Facebook or on YouTube. Somehow make that blessing and that request real. It'll help you be motivated, perhaps, to help make it real as best you can. שפתי תפתח ופי יקים תהילתך. On page 371 is a prayer for healing. Mishaberach lacholim. And right now there are just far too many in our world and in our nation, and probably in your local community and your life, who are in need of healing right now. Say their names aloud. Reach out to them. Let them know you love them. Right now, we're also here in California. The earth itself is in need of healing from fires. The sky and the air is in need of healing from the devastation of smoke. In so many parts of our country, we're in need of healing. And in our world, people are in need of healing from the coronavirus, which is also making it difficult even just to breathe for so many. We're in need of healing from the ills of racism and hatred in our world and in our country, especially right now. Say the name of those who you love who are in need of healing. Reach out to them. Comment on Facebook. Make this blessing of healing a blessing for them. And please, if you're with us in Mishkan Tefillah, please sing along on page 371. The courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mekor habracha. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of the body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Friends, if you're still with me this morning with this morning music and mindfulness service, thank you. I'm Rabbi Max Chaiken. This is Congregation Kol Ami in West Hollywood, California, and we were in partnership with jewittathome.com. We would love to celebrate with you, to have you join us for our High Holy Day experiences online, and a few socially distant in-person experiences as well. You can find out all the details at kol-ami.org. That's KOL-AMI.org. If this is the first time that you're joining us, please reach out, send a comment, reach out on Facebook or on YouTube, or reach out to us by email. You can find contact info for us again on our website at kol-ami.org. That's KOL-AMI.org. We'll be streaming our Shabbat service tomorrow night here on Facebook and on YouTube again, as well as our synagogue website at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow night, September 11th. We cannot wait to gather for Slichot on Saturday evening at 7 p.m. for the great honey cake bake-off, a chance to have a virtual cooking workshop, as well as a chance to gather and formally begin our reflections and our repentance in this season of Teshuvah. We hope that you'll join us for all of these experiences. And if this is an experience that you've enjoyed, this morning music and mindfulness, or any of our opportunities to gather together and during this time at Kol Ami, we'd be so honored if you'd support us with a donation today. You can do that again on our website, kol-ami.org, KOL-AMI.org. kol-ami.org. We are sustained and supported by people like you, and we can't do it without you, quite literally, and without our members. So we wish you Boker Tov and good morning, and we'll conclude now with Yehiyu L'Ratzon by melody by Alana Arian. Of course, all of our melodies that we use in worship at Kol Ami are licensed with jlicense.com to help ensure that we are treating our Jewish musicians and prayer liturgists and composers with the honor and dignity they deserve to continue creating and offering new music. This is Yehiyu L'Ratzon, and I hope you'll join with me in these words, that the words we speak may be desirable and acceptable to our source, to Havayah, to our rock and our Redeemer. Yehiyu L'Ratzon imrefi Vehegyon libi Lifanecha Adonai tzuri vegoali Adonai tzuri vegoali. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my Redeemer. Yehiyu L'Ratzon imrefi Behegyon libi Lifanecha Adonai tzuri vegoali Adonai tzuri vegoali. Boker Tov, and have a great day. We hope to see you again soon with Congregation Kol Ami in West Hollywood, California. kol-ami.org, kol-ami.org. Have a great day.